Hello everybody. So as you have seen in our last session about the concept of client, so today we are going to see how to create a client. Okay, so for that you need to use the transaction SCC4. Okay, so I'm going to create a new client by using the transaction SCC4. Once you click on that transaction, as I told, you will be getting 3 predefined clients once your SAP is installed. What are they? They are 000, 001 and 066. Okay, so to create a client you need to select this icon, display or change. So the table is cross client, continue. Once you continue, you will see a new entries icon. So click on that new entries. So you will see here you have to define the information. So which client you want to create? Let us say we want to create a client 200. Okay, so that we use this client as a test client. City, you can provide, like wherever you're working, you have to provide that city name. So I will take as Chicago. Now logical system. Okay, so as I told in the logical system topic that we need to define a logical system for this client 200. So here you cannot define the logical system name of any other client. Okay, so this logical system is created for 000, but we need a logical system for the client 200. So I will open another session. As you already know how to create the logical system, you need to go to transaction SALE and you have to go to basic settings, and then you have to go to logical system. Here you have to define the logical system. So once you click on new entries, it will ask, so you have to give like DEVCLNT 200. So okay, but since DEV is not our SID is NSP. Okay, so NSP CLNT 200, and we'll define this logical system for client 200 and hit enter, and you have to save this. Once you click on save, again it's asking which transport request number you want to save. Whether you want to keep in the same transport request number, you can put it, or you can create another transport request. I want to keep on the same, so hit continue and come back. So this is how we have created one more logical system for client 200. So go back to the client creation page, and now here you can see the logical system tab. If you click, you can select the logical system which we created. Okay, and the client role. So as I have explained in my previous session, like what kind of client you are using this for. I mean, like for production or for test or for customization or wait. So here you have to select like test client, since we are using it for test client. Okay, now here you can see the changes and transport for client specific objects. Okay, so this is very important to know, like what do you mean by changes without automatic recording. If you want to use this client as a sandbox client and you do not want to record or create a change request every time a change happens to the client, then you have to select this option. If for automatic recording, if all the changes to the client should be recorded in a change request, then you have to select automatic recording of changes. If you want to select no changes allowed is chosen, that means then no changes will be allowed to this client. You must choose this option for client in the productive environment. So if you are creating a client for production, then you need to select this option, no changes allowed. Okay, so usually this will be selected only for productive environment. What about changes without automatic recording, no transport allowed? Basically this option is used when you do not want any user to create a transport from this client. Okay, so I hope you understood the difference, what happens if we select this. So basically the client independent object changes category determines if the client independent data maintenance is allowed in the new client. Okay, so to choose the right option from, you must know the different definition of client independent customizing objects and repository objects, as I have explained in my previous session about the client dependent and client independent. So the example of SAP repository objects are data dictionary objects, module, pools, and screens. And client independent objects apply to all the clients, right? And the factory calendar is an example of client independent objects of customizing. So these are the options, and this you have to select like which you want to keep for that. So here you are just taking changes to repository and cross-line customization allowed. If you go down, so here you don't need to click anything. Okay, just go and save this client. So what is telling, be careful when changing a logical system, because as I told, like client dependent independent concept, so be careful whichever the client you are using, you have to define that logical system name. Continue. So data was saved. Click on save and come back. So once you come back, you again click on save and go back. So if you want to see whether your client is created, you can check by using SCC4. So now you can see you have created the 200 client for test purpose. So this is how you create the client. Okay, so we will learn in our next topic like how to do the client copy. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.